The influencer life. I don't know why they glamorize it. Guys, I'm about to, move. That's just some of the stuff I have. Excuse the camera angle, I know it's to show you something. In fact, I have a moment to share with you. Panadol, because girl time. Just super high key, so high key I could scream, but it's not very civilized. I guess it is morning here in Australia, and it's winter time, so hey. But I am so blessed. I'm on the Northern Beaches, guys, and I've barely felt the winter. I felt a couple of days, and that's it. Super blessed. So my pickup is announced that he's a little bit later than what he said he was going to be before, but that's fine because it means I can do this amazing recording with you guys. And guess what? I finally found my tiny little camera, what do you call it? Not a tripod, you know those stands? It was in my bag the whole time and I freaking forgot because it's what happens when you're traveling. And I need to stop brushing when I talk. I kind of envy a few people at the moment, the ones that have the skills that I am fighting to build. And I can tell you guys that I am so getting old for the nomad thriller lifestyle. I just mentioned to a friend that I had been spiritually attacked thanks to the fact that my parents got split. There was a whole community involved about it when I was in my teens, early 20s. And I also need to make eye contact with the camera. And after that, it just freaking blinded. People get blinded when they're attacked. And so I was just running around the freaking world with my mum with a bunch of luggages. Of course, we had a destination. But the actual movement itself, I don't know how I did it. I'm doing it now with help and support. And that's because, I'm facing a rental crisis in Australia. The thing is that I have been homeless for longer than I anticipated. And by that I mean since I had to move out of a house that I wanted to give to my mum anyway. And what happened was, I actually really hope this thing is actually properly recording because it should be recording. Sometimes my earpiece doesn't work. I've just been running around a lot and I'm now turning that boat around. I'm like, nah, I've had enough. I want to settle. Of course, there was a whole heap of challenges and complaints that happened when I decided to do that, which tells you something, which tells you a lot about my life. And because of that, because I knew deep down these factors were not just a counseling thing, not just a psychology thing, not just earthly bound 3D experience. This was a whole other thing. So I went to the church to get support and help. It was my next step. I just knew deep down. So I found it, and I'm getting all the support to move right now and get the next support while my being is fried from the DV that I anticipated, from all the running around, from the adrenaline, the chaos. And I'm now going, I'm 34 and I'm still facing this. And I really feel for people stuck in that type of situation. It's nuts not to have a home, God forbid no roof, but it really dawned on me, that there's just so many spiritual blockages that happen when you get attacked, which is why you need a little bit of saving grace, you need a bit of mercy, you need to go to those who are compassionate towards that situation, as opposed to, judging or trying to fix or critique. The support, when you're not trying to fix or tip people on how to support the situation, is worth its weight in gold. And so I'm trying right now not to do that. I'm just gonna be here and listen and give my feedback, but really, if there's nothing to fix, there's nothing to fix. And there is nothing to freaking fix. We're all trying to do our very best right now in life, right? And today I had just the most miraculous pack up. I already put 50% of my stuff in my bags last night, but this morning was just unreal. I just have to keep checking the time, still got plenty left. This morning was absolutely unreal. I was very calm, very peaceful. I was not changing my clothes like from the get go. I did not have anyone like at my back, either running around packing things up or telling me what to do. No kids, no crazy exes, no hubby. It's sweet. Like people just don't understand the value in that. And I'm just like I actually got packed up ahead of schedule with peace, unrushed, knowing that I've got help. And I was so praying to God that all my stuff fits into my like luggage because I've got twice the amount of clothing and twice the amount of food that I came in with. Hence the hence the handbags. And the stuff that I've seen is wild. The stuff that I've had to grieve is wild. The poems that I've written, the letters that I've written, the reminders that I've made to myself, the actual notepads. Maybe I can show you guys. I don't want to show you guys the whole room, so I'm just gonna like pick this thing. I'm just gonna make this super visual, right? Got this thing. It was actually kind of given. It was just in my room hanging at some point. So this is a bunch of poems, and this is my little reminder. Lol. Going through this last minute. But I just wanted to show you, because we don't do this enough. All we do, very unconsciously, is go straight to crap, utter crap. Weather, catastrophe, toxic things, people's messages. Do you know what I did for myself? I just wrote myself one very simple reminder so that I, have a very nice clean area, a little spot, and I just put this down on the paper. I just wrote to myself, I let myself have all the goodness of this world. I let myself have all the goodness of this world. And then I wrote down my identity as a sister in Christ, and a whole bunch of other things. But I had to give myself that reminder because guess what I was looking at before? I was looking at a letter that I wrote to my dude. Because there was some, substantial things we're going through, that he's going through. And it was facing me every morning, and I thought, why am I looking at someone's issues? Why am I looking at my issues? Why didn't I look at a goal? And so I wrote it up. I wrote this baby up, and I'm so happy that I could record this moment because I'm breaking toxic cycles. I am learning how to get into my nurturing feminine. I'm learning what it means to get into that self-care and heal that inner child before I have a family. Like all of this is such a gift compared to the life that I might have had, like the toxicities that I could have had, the amount of romantic setups that I had that were probably no good for me, with tons of agendas and people trying to pull me left, right, and center. The amount of travels I've done, the amount of culture I took in, and after 10 years of this, guys, after 10 years of trying to fix stuff up and being there for others, I went, why is this not freaking working? Why is this not solving anything, especially when it comes to me? So I came to God in the church and went, God in the city to be specific. Beautiful, beautiful people there. My fam bam, my soul fam. Okay, notepad, please behave. I was also a little bit, I wouldn't call it naughty, but I got myself a funky retro bum bag. Might have to cut the recording for just a sec, this guy's about to come in. Oh. Not only am I cutting it all off, but I saw in this amazing movie called The Gift 2 on Tubi TV, so good, that this lady was going, you need strong character to pull off strong values, and I just wanted to cry. Just wanted to cry. So that's where I'm at. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. My name's Emily Koa. I am so glad that I opened up and got vulnerable finally. And talking about energies and stuff, I want to leave you guys with this note. I had a girlfriend that asked me this hilarious question. Well, I thought it was hilarious given the context, but we were both helping each other with boy problems, which I feel like anything to do with there's a whole lot of things that are glamorized in this world, and there's a whole lot of things that are actually healthy for us, right? And so she's like, she really wants, to have that partnership, as we all do, as any of us wants to do when we're, looking for a partner. And she's like, the guy texted me and it was really good. Should I like let it roll, or do I like say something? In the end, she said what she felt she needed to say, which was good. But I just said, let it roll. Because not enough of us women know how to be in our like passive feminine nurturing energy, where we're not fixing anything. We're not fixing anything. We're letting the guys do that. We're letting the guys do their job. You just sit there and that's it. And and I help men with the leadership, because you gotta have that confidence and you can't be all that insecure to like, do you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have that, you gotta know where you're going, but that's never gonna happen when you haven't got your identity intact, and if you don't have that vision and you got all that insecurity, you got toxic people around you, it's happened. You can't possibly lead as a couple, and that's what I help the guys out with. All of that and the above, and it's always tied to some root cause somewhere about, either an upbringing or how you've seen stuff. Like, it's all about role modeling, but at the end of the day, it's all about the energy, because if you can get into that, you can literally getting into a relationship is very easy for anyone. But I've been doing all the hard stuff to cycle break and also do a whole bunch of other things, such as heal my family bloodline. Yay, so good. Being the Jesus of the family is a thankless job. However, I am looking at my pastor's families, the blessings that those kids have, the amazing stability of the life that they have, whether or not they're, two people in a relationship, because there's single parents out there. And I'm looking forward to all the things that I'll be able to do with my future kids, That's what I'm looking forward to anyway. So I'm gonna head off. I'm not gonna apologize for being deep. I'm not gonna apologize for all the information. I just felt like sharing this moment. I gotta head off before I stress myself out and there's a guy that comes through the door. I'm at your service. If you follow and you relate to this and you love my vibes, I would love to get a follow, like, and a comment. Not because of the fact that I'm looking at a whole stack of people here, but I'm looking to connect with you guys online, and I can't not vlog this. There's a part of me that wants the inner bits of my life to be public, because there's healing in it, there's truth in it, and it seems to be my life purpose. I don't know. And I know what it's like to have not any space of your own. I know what it's like to be living in toxicities, and I know what it's like to be healing your life in stages, and the painful part of it and the rewarding side of it. Have a great day.